Hey, yeah, what's up? This disciple Marshall Occurrence reign back up in this anti-Illuminati all day, anti-America all day, anti-gangstalker all day, anti-Freemason all day, anti-telepathy all day, anti-witch all day, anti-warlock all day, anti-telepathy all day, anti-psychic all day. Yeah, so this message is going to be about the Africans who think they are the yay and nay to approve someone. The Africans who think they are the yay or nay to approve someone. So this has been a message long time going. As I journey in my own personal journey, it's I've learned that it's a type of spirit that is in the African American community particularly. I can only speak to what I see. I can't. While people may think it's being a sellout, or they may think that you're being a racist or whatever, you can only go by what you see, right? You can only talk about what you see, right? Just like street life. If you ain't lived the street life, you can't talk about it, right? You only can live, you can only talk about what you live and what you see, right? Okay, so this is what I've seen. That's all I'm saying. Is that it's an African spirit that I guess they think they high up in rank to where they can yay or nay. When I say yay or nay, that means yes or no. They can yes or no to approve someone's spirit to be righteous or wicked, right? And it's a whole bunch of those type of people, right? These days, especially. And this may have been caused by the hood politics, the street politics, and all of that, and the Street Justice Committee. I call them the Street Justice Committee, who think they're gonna get street justice. They've been watching World Star, and they think they made a street team. Street Justice made a street team. They got a street van. They got a street team van. You know how the rappers had a street team van. Street Justice got a street team van, and they ride around thinking they got the yay or nay on me and you. Like they can look at you, right? Let's just say, let me give you an example of the setup. So maybe some bad politics on your name, right? So it's getting around, and it's people that for whatever reason have some kind of problems with you or something, right? Whether it be secret society, gang stalkers, black community in general, white community in general, police, whoever, military, whoever. What they'll do is if you're particularly in a black neighborhood or around black people, what they'll do is they'll send Africans who they feel can yay or nay who you are to approve you or disapprove you, right? So they'll send these spirits, and I guess they feel by their own standards, these spirits are qualified to yay or nay you, right? To yes or no you, to disapprove you or approve you, right? For whatever, I guess for whatever reason, they feel these people can do it. So when you're in these bad politics for whatever reason, you will notice that they are sending a whole bunch of yay or nay people, approve or disapprove people, right? And these people will either say yay or nay. They'll approve or disapprove. See, through all my situations, here's what you need to know with that little committee, because they got chapters, chapters from each city, from each state. They got chapters everywhere. Let me help you understand something. I've been approved a million times, right? I've been approved in Florida. I've been approved in North Carolina. I've been approved in the West Coast. I've been approved in San Francisco, Los Angeles. I've been approved Sacramento, San Jose. I've been approved everywhere. That same kind of energy, right? Everybody knows the language. The people who know the language know what I'm talking about. People who know who they are know what I'm talking about, right? This is not just gang stalkers. This is community what I'm talking about. This is not secret society only. This is community that will do this. That's why I told you that hood politics are a lot like gang stalkers, because they will put people in your path. They will put people around you to test you. And if they want to harm you, they will put people in your path. So The hood acts a lot like gang stalkers. That's why sometimes people, whenever a black person is being gang stalked, they won't know the difference until years later, maybe. It may take years later for a black person to understand what a gang stalker, or they being gang stalked, because they're so used to hood energy of people in your path and your footsteps, or enemies and things like that, right? So they don't know. They don't really know how to call it. They just being that they are in their environment, they're going to look at it from something as in that was from their environment. That's what they're going to look at. They're going to think it's that. So a lot of times, man, what they'll do is send these spirits, right? And I've passed all the tests, right? I've been approved a million times, right? That's why I don't take any disrespect. It's part of that too. It's part of that too. Because once you start receiving a certain amount of respect, and you're approved a million times, somebody say it's all there. This is the terminology they use. It's all there. I've heard that a million times. That's how you know I know. Because I've heard that a million times. It's all there. It's all there. That's what they say. That's all there means I'm thorough. Pedigree. I've heard that a million times. Okay, so I've heard pedigree a million times. I heard it's all there a million times. So what does that tell you? That I'm not no sucker. You feel me? So that's not just in New York. I've heard that from the West Coast to the South. He's pedigree. It's all there. It's all there. It's all there. Meaning, it's all there. Meaning the person is the full package. It's thorough. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all there mean. Pedigree, same thing. Top quality. I knew what it was. I knew what was being said. It didn't have to be explained to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people do have street wisdom and some people think they do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to have that explained to me. I knew exactly what it meant. When somebody was around me playing politics and they say pedigree, boom, I already know what that means. I don't need nobody to spell that out to me. I never did. No one never sat down and said, Marcello, let's have a little powwow. Okay, when someone's around you and they say pedigree, that means you're top quality. No one had to do that. No one said, let's have a little powwow. If they say it's all there, that means you're good. I knew this. The Holy Ghost showed me probably as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's my track record. Before I even get started, let's understand where I'm at. Yeah, let's understand where I'm at so you can see that explaining this, that I am already been approved in a million different cultures. West Coast culture, New York culture, South culture, okay? So understand that. I'm nationally approved, basically. For this African spirit that think you're the righteous spirit to come and check someone's spirit and check and see where it's at. Let me help you understand something. I've been approved nationwide. Okay? That's what you first need. You need to understand that today. That means your test is irrelevant. That's what it means. That means your test is irrelevant as of today. That means it's no need for your community to test me anymore. Okay? Because you're not going to get something. Let me help you understand something about the skeptical person who does this. Not just black people, the people that do this outside of black culture too. You too. Let me help you all understand something. You're not going to get something that someone else didn't get. Or for me. You're not going to find something that someone else did not find about me. You're not going to locate something that someone else did not locate in me. Okay? I've been around military. That's why I had to come out the box of black people explaining this part. I've been around military, police, which you are not the likes of that. Okay? You're not the police. You're not the military. Let's just say you're not the military. The military is way more skilled than the police. Being on the battlefield, buddy, you got to have it. You got to have it psychologically. You got to be able to see the enemies and all of that. So who are you? Is my question. Once I've been qualified, approved, the yes has been given to me as approved for thoroughness by the military. Who you think you are? That's what I'm saying. So you're now operating on arrogance in this high school mentality, like we in high school, thinking you are over me, and you're not over me. That's what I'm trying to show you. It's all in your mind. That's what I'm trying to show you, man. I've been around military. Okay, that's a positive. That's a yes. That's an affirmation, bro. That's what I'm saying. So whatever you think you are, whatever you feel that you are, you may be, you're not that. Okay? And I don't care what you are. I don't care what you claim to be, bro. What I'm trying to show you is you think you're the highest grade of this type of yay or nay approval type of people, right? And you're not. You're not that. In fact, I have been to the top of those who do approve people, which many would assume, would agree that that's probably military and spiritual people, real spiritual people, not divination, not witchcraft, Christians. Okay? And that's the difference, bro. You playing with somebody that's been approved by military, and you bringing your rinky-dink opinion, which is irrelevant. Your opinion is absolutely irrelevant. That's what I'm trying to show you. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what you have to understand. The level that I'm at, I've already been approved. When you swipe a card and it's approved, boom. I've already been approved, bro. I don't decline. I don't decline anymore. On this level, you do not decline. You feel me? I don't decline, bro. I don't decline. That's what you got to understand. And see, here's the thing. See, I can talk this language because I live it, bro. You didn't think so, but now you know. Okay? See, once you don't decline anymore, what we have here is a bunch of idiots that want to go to war. Just say you want to go to war and be a man. It's stop trying to act like you gotta approve me. You feel me? Because it's a difference between, okay, let's just see who this person is, and you done seen it a million times. Okay, so then that chapter is closed. Boom, right? That chapter's closed. Nobody's going to find something in this person that no one else had. That no one's going to find something in this person that other people haven't, right? And that's when people get offended. Because the West Coast is like, well, we seen him, and he was cool, and we gangsters just like y'all gangsters. We can see through walls, y'all can see through walls. Okay, so then what y'all see in him that we didn't see? He done been through Los Angeles. He done been through San Francisco, San Jose. So what New York got? It's arrogance, bro. That's what I'm trying to show you. What New York got that nobody else ain't got? That way you think you can see something in the streets that nobody else can't see. Now you acting like an X-Man. Now you acting like you Cyclops or Beast or something. Now you acting like you Gambit. And that's what I'm saying. Now we getting into a George Jetson world. You feel me? And it ain't even on no street stuff. You hide behind it like it's street stuff, and you keep projecting it as if it's street stuff. Now you're George Jetson, bro. You're George Jetson, man. I'm telling you, that's what you are, bro. Because when you see somebody's been approved a million times and you still playing games, won't you be a man and say you want to go to war? Don't sit up here and act like I got something to prove. That's what I'm saying. Don't act like I got something to prove. I don't got nothing to prove. I proved it. And I am approved. And I am approved. Okay? And so I don't have to, once you're approved, I don't have to go back through those steps again. And I'm not going to. If you don't understand, you're going to get smashed. That's all it is. That's all that's going to happen, bro. And that's all that's happening to my enemies. Because I've been approved a million times, right? I'm not nobody's punk to play with, bro. That's real. Because it comes to a point where now you're playing me like I'm a punk. You feel me? And I'm a man just like the next man is a man. So now we get into you playing with me like a punk, and it's time to smash. It ain't time to talk about approve or disapprove or he's this or that. Nah, you trying me now. You trying me now, bro. That's the difference. Now you trying me. You feel me? And that's the difference, man. See, I know how to talk your language. You can't talk mine. And like I said, if all else fails, if you don't believe in what I'm saying, I've been approved by military, which outranks any of that hood stuff, all them thugs out there. A military outranks a million thugs' perspective. I guarantee. A thug cannot compare to a military's intuition on a man, right or wrong. So a thug got the ability to see better than a skilled military man. Nah, that's the pictures you like to paint as if the streets is that sharp, and it's not. It's not that sharp, bruh. Nah, not that sharp. It may be sharp, but not that sharp. Military is on a whole different realm, bro, when it comes to intuition and all of that, and seeing somebody for who they are, body language, all that kind of stuff. And if I've been approved and been living with military more than one time, how would you act? Like, who is these? It's not that I'm better than them, but what do they have that they think that I'm going to come to face with that I haven't seen? Or that they, you know what I'm saying? Are they going to see something in me and see all it is arrogance, bro? You think that street, I've been homeless. I've been a street man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't talk that language to me. The streets, the homeless man is the streets. The homeless man sees everything. Yeah, keep that in mind. Besides the money part, besides the game that you play, the homeless man sees it all, bro. He lives out there. And if you want to talk about intuition, how many homeless people, how many people that do a homeless person see? Based on just asking for money. Based on that. So by now, if a person has been around all these people asking for money as a homeless person, that's another approval. Okay, a million people have seen this man, and they see him to be cool. They can look at his face and see he cool. He been asking for money, so a million people have seen him. They ain't have no problems with him. They ain't run him off or nothing. So it comes back to, again, who do you think you are? Because now you're becoming an alien compared to the rest of the community. That's real, bro. Because I've been approved a million times. I don't need you. Listen, bro, I don't care nothing about what you see. I really don't care what you see at this point. To be real. Because I've been approved a million times, bro. If I could have PTSD from all the games they played. I could be tripping because of all the games they played. You see what I'm saying? I could be self-conscious from all the games they played. So now you can't even get a good read. You can't get a good read from all the stuff I've been through. You feel me? So then it's wartime, bro. That's all it is. Listen, bro. Listen, I'm man enough to say, you know what? I don't care what you think. What, you want to go to war, man? You want to go to war? That's what we talking about, man. Let's just cut to the chase, bro. Listen, you ain't got to fake nothing with me. You want war, we can bring it, bro. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to act like you got to prove me and find out who I am. You want smoke, we can go to war. As simple as that, bro. Hey, listen, you ain't got to prove nothing. You ain't got to prove nothing. You just say you want to go to war. That's all you got to do. Just be a man about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a coward about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a million people don't approve me, bro. Nationwide, and I'm not dealing with it no more. I'm smashing on everybody and their families that play with me. You feel me? I done been approved by, you can't say Mexicans. I've been approved by East LA Mexicans. So what the Mexicans gonna see in me that nobody else ain't seen? Now you see what I'm saying, bro. Now you see what I'm saying. You can't bring that because they'll try to do that too. Well, let's put him around an ethnicity that he's not used to. You feel me? That's what they tried to do by putting me in this neighborhood. Because this apartment I got is through a program. They put me in this neighborhood, thought they would test me with the Mexicans, with their children and with their people. right? Not realizing I had already been approved, not only around Mexicans, but approved by East LA. That's East Los Angeles Mexicans, which you are not as thorough as that, being Jackson Heights Mexicans in New York and Queens. You're not as thorough as no East LA Mexicans. Come on, stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. You ain't nowhere near it. You can't even say nothing when I say that, bro. That's what I'm saying. With all their history and generations of thoroughbreds compared to you, come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro. That's generations of thoroughbreds over there. East LA Mexicans. So you can't bring that. Jamaicans done been around me. That's for black people. Let's go through the ethnicities. That's for black people. They intuition way stronger than yours. Man, a Jamaican can see way better than a black person can. That's real. Come on, man. Stop acting like I'm being racist. I'm being specific. Like I always tell people, I'm not racist, I'm Pacific. I talk specifically. You get what I'm saying? I talk specifically. If you good, you good. If you got you're a problem, you're a problem. I talk specifically to who's the problem. And Jamaicans have been approving to me. My first roommate in New York was going to be a Jamaican. Boom. And you know how they are. Work ethic, everything thorough. Boom. Yeah. More than one time I was going to live with a Jamaican. In fact, both times I was going to live with somebody here in New York, it was Jamaicans. That's what I'm saying, bro. Now, if you got that kind of history, why would you let yourself be subject, and I'm just be saying like I want to say it, to hood, politic, ratchet people that are not up in intuition like Jamaicans? That's just full of hood and rap game and hood gangster stuff. You ain't no Jamaicans. Jamaicans can see the truth. Okay? That knocks you down. You feel me? And I done been around white military, white men from the military. That covers the white people. Okay? Yeah, that covers you. Because the top of your league is the military and the police. That's who you got on your side. The white people, yeah, tell the truth. That's what it is. If they got problems, that's who they going to go get. They going to go get military and police. Most likely. When half of their families are military and police. And I've been approved by them, bro. That's what I'm saying. So see, what we have here is a bunch of wayward cowards that are not able to face the truth about what they want to do. That's why some people ask you that. And it's real. What you want to do? That's real. Instead of sitting up here talking about something else, though. You know what I'm saying? When it's obvious, that's why I don't have no problems. Because it's obvious of where my caliber, it's obvious, bro. It's obvious. Whether you believe what I'm saying or not, foundationally, I've been approved by military. So whether you think I'm too young, whatever you think, I still have that credibility. Young or not, nigga. That's what I'm saying. And that's for all the old heads, because you sit back like you a master. You ain't no master over me. Man, come on, man. Listen, you can go try that with them other young bucks. You can go try that with them other people. I'm a nationwide spirit. I'm a nationwide soul, man. You can't play. Listen, ain't none of that stuff, ain't none of that OG stuff working with me, bro. You either got the goods or you don't. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You either got the goods or you don't. So you can't play that age stuff on me, bro. That's simple as that. As simple as that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know what I'm saying? Because what I see is a whole bunch of old fools. Okay, well, if the OGs are so top notch, then why are we in this situation as a community? That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? You're telling yourself, man. You really do. So all I said, man, is like I'm saying, I've already been approved a million times. If it's suburban people that you find it funny to play out here in the wild among wild animals and wildlife. This is wildlife world, bro. You understand me? and you find it funny to play out here with your little technology and all the little stuff you got going, bro, listen, you're going to turn around one day and there ain't going to be no America, man, playing around here. I'm trying to tell you, playing around here, bro. I've been approved by military. I've been approved by police. I've been approved by everybody, bro. I don't need your respect. That's for police too. I've been approved by one of your own from the West Coast to the East to the here. NYPD and LA PD. Go ask them about me. Go ask LAPD about me. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you are the detective that you of the caliber that you claim to be, you can go find out about me by the LAPD. Yeah, that's how confident I am. Go ask. Go ask how I get. Go ask how I am. Go ahead. That's what I'm trying to show you, man. And you'll find out everything you need to know. Okay? This is necessary, bro. Some Christians may feel this is an unnecessary message, but no, it's not. When it's people that I have to shoot down their language, I have to shoot down their information and knowledge that they think they got. I got to shoot it all down, bro. It's not unnecessary because what they have, I have to take away. You feel me? I have to take that away. That's what we have to do. We have to take away the foolishness of men's thoughts and what they think they're doing. We have to take it away. And I take it away simply by telling you, man, listen, all that stuff you're doing, I've been approved. I don't have to fit what you want me to be, bro. I told you I'm approved. So now you're going to get hurt playing with me. That's what I'm saying. Because you think it's something happy and nice and sweet here. Whatever it is, bro, whatever it has been, whether it's been my sexuality in the past, whatever it's been, I've been getting approved the whole time. That's what you got to understand. I never fell off on getting approved. That's the 7th hour. I never fell off on getting approved. I need to say that because some of y'all might have seen me out here and out there, and you might have heard about this and that and the third, about my sexuality and everything like that. But let me help you understand something. The whole time I was getting approved by military and police and street killers. I was getting approved the whole time. I never fell off as far as getting approved. That's what you got to understand. When I was doing what I was doing, I wasn't dancing on the disco balls and with people with lip gloss on and doing nothing. Yeah. It's some people that live that lifestyle, and that's them. That's their lane. But that's not everybody's lane. And that's what makes you understanding, cutting edge, and relevant, and understand the streets. All the walks of life. Some of y'all don't understand some of these walks of life out here. So you'll sit up and assume, based on someone's sexuality, that they was out here under disco balls with lip gloss on, while they was getting approved by military and police like me. Yeah, by killers and everything, bro. While you was getting approved by who? Oh, them same people you grew up with. Okay, that's who approves you. That's who can vouch for you. People that basically are family, which is not even a good voucher. Family gonna voucher for each other. That ain't no good voucher. Go get vouchers from people that don't really love where you from. Like the West Coast. They don't really got love for no East Coast, not like that. Go get respect from them and go get vouchers from them. I can go get vouchers from the West Coast. You can't. Yeah. That's on every level. You can't do that. I can go get vouchers from the archives from the West Coast. People know me now, right now on the West Coast. And that's the difference between me and you, bro. While you think you got something sophisticated trying to see who I am, I've already won. I've already been approved, bro. And all you doing, this is for real men. This is for real men. This is not for boys. This language, this video is not for children. And I'm not even saying nothing graphic. This is not for children, bro. Okay? This is not for children. I've already been approved, bro. I don't need your vouchers. That's what you need. This is what you need to understand today. As of now, I don't need any more vouchers. You need to either go research what I already got or leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it is on the streets. You can't be saying, well, let's check this gangster out. Well, let's check this gangster out. Let's see let's put some tests on him. You're going to get blasted, bro. You're going to catch some slugs. You're gonna run up on a dangerous gangster playing games. Think about what I'm saying. You're gonna play around with a dangerous gangster to try to see who he is. Who does that, bro? Who does that? Who's gonna do that? Who is gonna do that? Tell me who's gonna do that. Who gonna play around with a gangster like that? That will kill you. Who's gonna play around and say, well, let's see who he is? No, you know what you gotta do in that case? You gotta go find out or leave it alone. That's what it is. In other words, you better go ask him somebody. Literally, you better go ask him somebody. You better go ask somebody. You better go ask somebody. For real. You better go ask somebody. That's what you better do. Cause it ain't no room for you, man. It ain't no room for you. You getting off on the fact that you think you can see me and you can't. I'm shutting that all down. You can't see me. You think you can. You think you got the right to approve yay or nay, and I already been approved. That's what I'm trying to show you. I can speak your language, you can't speak mine. What you gonna have happen to you is your whole community gonna get smashed on, bro. I'm telling you, because other people know who I am. Okay? They know that. They know who I am. Okay? You are a loose lame. Okay? That no one knows. We don't know you. I'm nationwide known. No one knows you. You're just talking loud in arrogance. That's all you're doing. No one knows you, though. No one knows you individually. I'm talking to individuals. It's you that's right here, right? So don't try to get your group. I'm talking about you. No one knows you, right? No one knows you. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Everyone knows me. So how you gonna see me? Why do we need you to know me when no one knows you? That's what I'm saying. This is a hard job, but I got to do it. Because listen, I refuse to be subject to local people that are not nationwide. See, the difference between a nationwide man and a local person is a night and day difference. I have different fighting styles that you don't have. You got one fighting style. That's New York, and it may differ from borough to borough, right or wrong. You might have a little Brooklyn, you might have a little Bronx, you might have a little Harlem even. You might even have a little Staten Island. Maybe you met a big dog in Staten Island or something. But it's subject to the 5 boroughs, which kind of shares a certain mentality of fighting style, right? I got fighting styles from here in New York to Los Angeles. So if you hit me with the New York style, I hit you with the California style. That's why you can't beat me. Because I'm hitting you with a whole different perspective and angle. Oh yeah, it's different fight styles. All the streets ain't the same. That's why you can't get along with each other. That's why you can't get along with each other. Because it's different. You might say it's real, recognize real. But why the streets can't get along then when they recognize each other? That's 7 hour. You know why? Because it's different lingos. Okay, that's what it is. It's different lingos and it's different emphasis on certain principles. That's 7 hour. Yeah, it's different emphasis on different principles from city to city, from state to state. They put emphasis on certain principles. We all may be real. Hear me out. This is a language that the lames can't talk. We all may be real, but we put emphasis on stuff you don't. Like that, what you doing right there, that gets you killed over there somewhere else. If you go to Los Angeles or you go to Chicago playing them games outside somebody's window, that gets you killed. That's some New York foolishness. And I'm telling you, look, that's what it is. You go to Chicago with that. You go to Los Angeles with that. You won't make it back, man. You won't make it back here. And so the truth of the matter, we all can be real, but we all put emphasis on certain principles. And those who put the proper emphasis and weight on certain principles are the best. You're not the best. You know why? Because your city has not put proper weight on certain principles. Yeah, I can talk your language down to a T, big baby. That's why your country. That's why you got Tekashi 69 still running around here in New York, straight up rapped. And if you had put weight on certain principles, he would be dead. If he was a Los Angeles native and he had ratted on a crew like that, the Crips or the Bloods in Los Angeles, he would have been dead because they put heavy emphasis on that kind of situation, on those principles. I could talk your language, sucker. That's why your community, you got nothing but rats. It's so many people, you can't have principles. That's what it looks like. You tell me what it is. Yeah. Sitting up here acting like you about that street life. Man, listen, you don't even put emphasis on the right principles, bro. Listen. I don't play with people I don't know. That's first thing first. You go to Los Angeles playing around people you don't know, you'll be dead by the time the sun come up. Playing around people you don't know, you'll be dead. That's what you'll be. You'll be a dead man. Yeah, that's what you doing here in New York. Listen, that's some New York stuff. Go to Los Angeles and play with people you don't know. You, man or woman, you'll be dead. Care nothing about you. Be on the ground leaking. And that's the difference. They put emphasis on that. You listen, if you don't live around here, if you don't know nobody, you don't know us, don't speak to us. Simple as that. That's a dangerous neighborhood. And see, this is the difference. You know what I like the most? You know what I like? I'd rather be in a dangerous neighborhood than a lame neighborhood. A lame neighborhood is more dangerous because no one's held accountable. They can act like they real and they not. They can act like thugs and they lames. You feel me? They can act like cutthroats because it's New York and they all think they rappers. You feel me? They can all act like rappers and thugs. You can't do that in Los Angeles. You can't go on the block acting like you some thugs and gangsters. That's gonna get pulled apart. Man, that's gonna get pulled apart. You can't walk around Los Angeles like that, posting up outside like you gangsters. Man, you cannot do that in Los Angeles. You can do that here because it's rappers. Your thugs and gangsters have gotten used to it. Oh, those are rappers. Don't leave them alone. They rappers, man. Hey, that's what the gangsters here in New York do. They call y'all rappers. That's what you are, man. You listen to rap all the time. I listen to rap, but I don't listen to rap. You listen to rap all the time. You sitting out there, posted up smoking the blunt like you an OG. Man, come on, man. Listen, man. You a rapper, bro. That's what I'm saying. On everything I love, you a rapper to me. I've been around killers. I've been approved by military. And you ain't gonna change that, bro. It's nothing you can do about it. That's what I'm saying. I'm popping bubbles. Lame suckers walking around here like you gangsters. You can't go to Los Angeles and do that. The true test is to go where I've been. I've been to Los Angeles and I got approved. I didn't snitch. I didn't have no problems and I got respect. And when I was out there, I was getting me a gun. They know me for wanting to get a gun out there in Los Angeles. That's my reputation. That's my reputation. I went out there in Los Angeles getting heat, about to get me a pistol. Okay, that's my reputation that you can't take. You can't take it. Okay, I got approved by East LA Mexicans. I don't care nothing about these Mexicans around here. I already got approved by the best thoroughbred Mexicans in your country. East LA Mexicans. Who's more thorough than that? Anybody got some contenders? Any contenders? Any contenders when they closer to Mexico than you on top of that? Which means they can link back to everything there in Mexico. Come on, man, stop playing. Stop playing with me, man. That's what I'm saying. It's all in your head, bro. You on hip hop and I'm not. You on hip hop and I'm not, bro. That's what I'm saying. And that's why everybody want us to be the rappers, because we the real ones. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want us to do stuff with music and stuff, because we the one, you the rapper and we real. That's just how Biggie was. Biggie would rap every once in a while. That's how they put it. While he was hustling this on the street stuff. He was every once in a while he'll do a little rap. That because he was more of a street cat. That's what I'm saying. And for people that don't know, Biggie had a gay friend. Biggie had a gay friend. So that's for all you masculine New York people that talk about faggot this, faggot that. Well, your favorite, who you say is the greatest, Biggie had a gay friend. Yeah, like we don't know that. I know the real history, man. See, you pick and choose. And now listen to all these rappers who be talking about this, that, and the third, but when it comes to Biggie, they bow down, don't they? That's what I'm trying to show you. That's what I'm trying to show you, bro. And you know why Biggie was the best? Because he had weight in certain principles, weight on certain principles that you don't got. Mm-hmm. You can't talk that gay stuff to me. I'm not, listen, I ain't never say you could just try a gay person. I ain't never say nothing like that. I ain't never just blatantly disrespect a gay person. But if you challenge me, I do not discriminate. That's how it works. I'm not going to say because you're gay or you're a lesbian that I'm going to fall back. No, I'm not. You didn't fall back, so why should I? If you go to war with me, why should I fall back? Oh, because you're gay. Because it's going to make me look like a bully. Well, you shouldn't have played with me then. Because, see, you see how you can't win for losing in that situation. Although I'm going to win, always. But you know what I mean when I say that. Because they're going to look at you like you being the bully and you doing it because they're gay. I'm not doing it because they're gay. You politicked on my name. Right or wrong? Okay, then. So stop acting like, stop being so smart that you're stupid. Because now you're not acknowledging the whole situation for what it is, which is gay people had me all in their politics. And you was working with the gang stalkers, wasn't you? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Stop playing. You was working with the gang stalkers. You was working with the secret societies. And now you want to act like I'm picking on you. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know, and that's my reputation. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. Listen, if you have no record of me putting no one in jail, literally for drugs, and I'm in an organized group, and I put somebody in jail for selling drugs. That's what snitching is. If you're an upright citizen and somebody don't play by the rules and more than one guy fights you and you call the police and you're an upright citizen, that's not snitching. Snitching is if you're an upright citizen and you go and talk and call the police on drug dealers. That's not even right. Now, I'm showing you real principle because you got some people that's so smart, they stupid. Okay, so real snitching is this. In the case of an upright person, upright citizen, this is real snitching. If you get involved in drug dealers' business, that's snitching. You had no business, listen. And if you're not armed to do that, if you don't have guns and security to talk on drug dealers, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's not safe and wise for you to do it. That's snitching. If someone runs up on you and you're an upright citizen, let's say a Christian, and you call the police, that's not snitching. Thugs is not going to say that person's a snitch. They're going to say, nah, a smart thug, because there are smart thugs for white people that don't know, for black people that don't know. A smart thug is going to say, nah, that ain't no snitch. That's a person that ain't got nothing to do with the streets. That's a person that ain't out here selling drugs and doing nothing. They got reputation, they got respect, but you too stupid to understand the difference between respect from the people like you and people respecting this person all around the country than this person involved in the game. And you just not able to see the difference, so you shouldn't even be no referee. You shouldn't even be calling on who's snitching or not, because you don't listen, man. Listen, some of y'all so street smart, you stupid. Okay, if your auntie that has Alzheimer's gets lost in the streets, who are you calling to find her? The thugs? You're calling the police. If you was thorough as you claim to be, you would have no need of police, period. Right or wrong? You wouldn't have no need of their services. People that say, "Oh well, I don't call the police for nothing." Okay, then when you get sick, what you call? 911, don't you? Yeah, see, you're so stupid. If your kids get lost, who are you calling? That's for all the thugs out there, all these non-snitches. If the police, if you lose your kids in the streets, who you calling? Who are you calling? You're calling the police. And guess what you want done? What you want done to the person that got your kids? What you want done with them? You can say you want to handle it yourself, but keep it 100. What you want done with them? You want them locked up, don't you? Most people want them locked up, don't you? If you can't do nothing about it, what you want done? You want them locked up, don't you? Okay, then. That's not snitching. Well, I mean, it's a criminal. Now you see where that's thug snitching, all that snitch purist stuff, it goes wrong, right? If it's a thug, if it's somebody to kidnap your kids, what you want done? That ain't to an extreme. That's the principles. It's the principles. It's the principles. You use them right in that situation. Somebody rape your grandma, what you want done with that person? If you can't handle it, what you want done? Somebody rape your auntie, what you want done? Oh, you gonna let the streets handle it. Well, if the streets can't handle it, what you gonna do then? You gonna just say, we gonna fall back because we don't snitch. Is that what you telling me? You want them locked up, man. That's simple as that. I know what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to show you, bro. You think you know the streets, man, and you don't know the balances in the wars and all the balance in the principles. I use the police for what I want them to do. Like the big gangsters. You know what the big gangsters do? The big gangsters use the police for what they want. If I want you off the streets, I use the police. Hey, big gangsters do it all the time to shut down their competition. Get you raided and everything. Shut down. They don't care. They don't care. And you think that's snitching. At the end of the day, is it any rules out here? That's what I'm saying. So the real principle of snitching is if you put somebody in jail that was selling drugs with you. Other than that, what rules are there? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because now you coming back to rules. Think about it. When you're out here in the streets. And it is rules to a degree. But you don't know, you're not savvy in them. You're not thorough in them enough to talk about them. You're not, and so people are boasting of fames that they don't have. They're boasting of fames that they don't have. Because listen, if you push people on trains, I'm calling the police. I've been told people this. And you could think I'm a snitch all you want. I don't care. If you're crazy enough to push people on trains, I am calling the police on you. Okay? I'm calling the police, and I'm going to say he had a red shirt on, white sneakers, a New York Yankee hat. Boom. I don't care. Listen, that kind of person needs to be corrected. I don't listen. If some of y'all so stupid with street stuff, oh, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't snitching. I guarantee there's people out there like that. Oh, I ain't snitching. I ain't saying nothing. That ain't my business. Listen, man, you one less person, crazy nut off the street around my people. I don't want my people around you. You need to be in the mental hospital, but till we get that going again, like them big old mental hospitals from the 60s and all of that, they need to open them back up. That's what they need to do because they got all these mentally sick people in jail, in prison, when they need help. They need to go to mental hospitals and get diagnosed and get medication. Half, like I told you before, half of these so-called thugs out there right now are bipolar. You bipolar, man. Follow them. Watch them. Watch them. The same ones that gave me problems and other people. Look at their mental health. Now you see what I'm saying? Go look at the people that gave me problems. The guys that jumped me in the deli. Go look at them. Mental health, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And they hide behind the fact that they thugs. They ain't no thugs. Them mentally sick people, bro. That's what I'm trying to show you, man. Thugs have real principles and they can break it down. I just broke down everything to you. How I'm mentally sick. Yeah, it's some people that just don't take nothing. I'm one of those people. Understand the difference. Hey, listen, that's what it is. And like I said, I've been approved by too many people. You can't take my reputation. You can think you can. But me being a Christian already, people going to say, well, he should call the police. He's a Christian. Yeah, what you gonna say in that case? When you doing what you're doing against me. So at the end of the day, God wants me to do that. Let's talk about that part where God wants me to call the police in certain cases. Yeah, let's talk about that part where God wants you to call the police, where God wants people to come to justice. Let's talk about that. And that's where the people want to be with the streets, or they want to be with God. Because at the end of the day, God is not on the side of criminals, bro. God is not with criminals. That's the end of at the end of the day, you can say God is with you. That's for black people. You walking around here talking about God with you, not if you a criminal. God, come on, man. Listen, you might have a praying mama, and God may have mercy on you and all of that, like that. But in general, if you are a criminal, God is not with you, bro. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. And in most of the hood, God is not with you. God is not with most of the hood because you're in sin. You're killing people. You're hustling. You're fornicating with 4 and 5 people. Okay, God is not with that, bro. That's why it looks like it looks. It's a whole big neighborhood of sin. Let's call it what it is. The ghetto is one of the most sinful communities it is. The suburbs don't have sin in it like that. Not like that. It's just certain sins, but you know what I'm talking about. No one's perfect. But the ghetto has concentrate sins, right or wrong. Right or wrong. Okay, then. That's why it looks the way it looks. God is not with no criminals, bro. I'm trying to tell you that. God is not with that. I'm a soldier. This is what I've always said. You ain't never hear me say, I'm a thug. You never heard me say that. You never heard me say I'm a gangster. I can do stuff that come off as gangster. But you never heard me say that because I understand the lanes. I'm higher ranking than a thug. A thug is nothing but a criminal. For people that's in love with it, it's nothing but a criminal. I am higher ranking as a man of God than a criminal. Okay, I can get more done. Either way you want to go. In this spiritual war, I can get more done. I guarantee I can catch more bodies than you can and get away with it. I'm more high ranking than you. Any way you want to play it. Information, understanding, intuition, what? People want to go to war, I win. So it's safe to say I'm more high ranking. You just have a style with it. You just have a certain style that people in love with. That's cool. I'm in love with the results. That's what I'm in love with. Yeah, that's why I do what I do. I'm fasting. I seek the Lord. I'm in love with the results, buddy. That part. You know what I mean? You can be in love with the style, which is almost questionable sexually, maybe. I'm not in love with the thug style. I'm in love with these results. That's what I'm in love with. And I'm getting them. And see, I shut down I shut it all down, bro. And if there's anybody yapping, you know what? You're not yapping according to knowledge and common sense. You're not yapping according to anything right and correct. You're just talking, bro. And if it was me, I've never been that type of person. Every time I speak, I'm felt. You know what I'm saying? Every time I talk, it's understood. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what type of individual that is. Because every time, whether I don't care how I talk, how the inflection is in my voice, if I'm talking loud, if I'm talking whatever, listen, I'm always making sense. It always should be understood, and I'm always felt. People always think, oh, you're talking loud, there can't be this. Okay, you're a simple person. Okay, some people can talk loud and be 100. Some people can talk loud and be thoroughbreds. Some people can talk loud and it's all there. You know what I mean? And you as New Yorkers should know that. If anybody else should know that somebody can talk loud and be 100, it should be you. With all these loud talking thugs and gangsters around here. Oh, come on, man. It's a million of them. Literally, it's a million of them. Okay? So don't act like, oh, talking loud. Yo, you want to come to me and act like that means somebody's not 100. And it's a million loud thugs here in New York City. Right or wrong. So, man, come on, man. Listen, you just want to paint me a certain way. And like I told you, man, listen, I've already been approved. I don't need your approval. This is what this message is for, man. I don't need the approval of others anymore. I have elevated beyond your perspective. If you're not able to see me, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? You're here for a lesson. You're here to be taught. Once you be 100, you're a student. You know what I'm saying? You a student, a fan. That's what you are. You ain't no, listen, you ain't here to see me. You a fan, bro. That's what I'm saying. Be 100. Won't you pay for tickets? Won't you pay for tickets, man? Because you a fan. Okay? Won't you pay for tickets? You pay for tickets when you see the rest of them people out there. Yeah. Won't you pay for tickets, man? All you eavesdropping people. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Won't you pay for tickets, man? Listen, bro. Listen. We deal with raw results and real stuff. You ain't got me on nothing, man. You ain't got me on nothing, bro. Won't you pay for tickets and stop being, as a fan should? As a fan should. Won't you pay for tickets? Okay? Won't you pay for tickets? Yeah. Won't you pay for some tickets around here? I need some money. Yeah, so, you know, this is the difference between men and boys and girls and women. I don't tolerate none of that. I don't tolerate none of that. You want to say something to me? I'm always available. You feel me? I'm always available. I'm not gonna be subject to kids and lames and suckers that ain't been around military, haven't been around real ones. You ain't been approved to nobody. You ain't even been approved by some nachos. Your own nachos don't approve you. Your own dog don't approve you. Your mother doesn't even approve you. She says you've been a loser all your life. Your mother don't even respect you. Your cousins don't respect you. And you think you can approve me? You ain't even approved by your own family. Nah, look at it. Look at these people for what it is. If they're not approved by their family, why should they be around here approving by anybody? That's real though. Nah, that's real. If you ain't approved by anybody, why you approving somebody? I'm approved by West Coast. You want to talk about my credentials? West Coast, down south, walking through California, on foot, approved in Los Angeles, San Jose, Sacramento, more than San Francisco. That's 4 cities in California. Just in case you think I'm LA. Yeah, bro, you listen, man. Listen, stick to being whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in this lane, bro. It's all in your head, man. And see, this is the main problems in the world is people that emulate stuff that they're not, man. I don't care about the gangsters in your family because I covered that too. Listen, I'm a prophet of God. I can crush the thugs and gangsters. That's a criminal. They already got bad karma. Karma is creeping around the corner on a thug and gangster, right or wrong. A warrant, an arrest. Hey, an arrest is right around the corner. You talking about thugs? They gonna get arrested before they can do anything to me. Can't be serious. Talking about thugs and gangsters, man. They got bad karma coming around the corner. Death even coming around the corner. And you think that's what can stop me? Man, you tripping. You tripping, bro. That's what I'm saying. So anything you got going, man, I either done seen it or can beat it. Or done got approved by it. Which one? Which one you want to pick? That's what I'm saying. And like I said, I already got respect from Mexicans. So to try to come off like you the mob and you ain't the mob, I'm not no dumb American. Every Mexican is not the mob. That's just like saying every Italian is the mob. It's ridiculous. And yet some people insinuate that. Like they connected to the mafia, like they connected to Mexican mafia or something. Come on, man. Listen, I done been around Mexicans. I done been around real Mexicans in East LA. You can't fool me like all of y'all the mafia. You ain't the mafia. You are not the mafia. Okay? Stop playing, man. That's what I'm saying. That's the rest of these Americans. I don't think like that. You don't strike no fear in my heart, man. That's what I'm saying. Wherever way it goes, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Wherever way it goes. That's what I'm saying. Real men live like this. We live like this, and real men have died like this. This is how it is, man. This is how we live, bro. Okay? You live like a coward. You live ducking everybody. I'm not ducking nobody. I'm hibernating. I take punches off your best and I'm still here. And they got the bad reputation now. You know what I mean? It's like, man, stop playing in my world, bro. Like I don't care nothing about no witch. I done been approved by voodoo men. By the voodoo man. Yeah, let's talk about that too. Let's talk about that. I am a Christian. 100. I feel like what the Bible says. Exodus 22:18. Suffer not a witch to live. That's what the Bible says. Basically, witches shouldn't even be alive. Okay? That's what I stand on. In the middle of my life, I met a warlock, a voodoo warlock from Honduras. Okay? That already showed me, yo, you got strong spirits around you. That's what I was told by the voodoo man. Now, I don't take nothing they say as like, something that's how I'm going to live my life or something. I'm not going to take his advice or anything. But this is what was said by somebody that practiced voodoo. You know what I'm saying? Not even from America. So it wasn't no fake voodoo, that weak voodoo you got. Okay? So see, when it comes down to it, I can talk any language and I got approved even there. That don't make me scared when I done been around it. Just like killers. Once you've been around killers, your cherry is popped, bro. Your cherry is popped. I've been around killers. You don't put no fear in my heart. I know what that feels like. I know how they think. I seen killers get angry and all of that. Real people that done killed somebody already. And then they get angry. I done been around that. Okay, so listen, man. That's what I'm saying. You're a person that has probably, you're a victim to the culture. That's what it is. You put yourself in a situation acting like you're going to pull up on me, because pull up made it put a battery in a lot of people's back that got killed. I'm just being 100. You think you're pulling up and you pull up on the wrong stuff and you're dead. That's what I'm saying. And that term pull up has cost a lot of people their lives, bro. You pulled up on the wrong stuff and you got dealt with. That's real. You pulled up on the wrong stuff. Look at it for what it is. That's what these gang stalkers thinking they doing. They thinking they pulling up, right? But they ain't getting out no cars, are they? They not getting out the cars, are they? They not pulling up on the sidewalk like a real gangster and thug would, are they? Real gangsters does come out, smoke a whole pound of weed right outside your window and ready for you to come out there. That's what thugs and gangsters do. Stop acting like you pulling up, man. Listen, man. What you think I've been around? Okay? That's what I'm saying, bro. Say that weak, watered down, whatever you doing, man. Listen, say that for the amateurs, man. Listen, I can't stand people like you. That's why I don't come out there. Because I can't stand you. It ain't because I'm scared of you. I can't, listen, me and you don't need to intermingle. Okay? It ain't got nothing to do with a certain race. You're lame. You're a sucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And to me intermingling with you, it gives you a certain reputation. I get nothing from that. I get nothing from intermingling with you. You get some type of reputation for intermingling with me. That's what I'm saying. So why should I be subject to that? Why should I allow my reputation to be subject to lames, bro? That's real. I can be a nice guy, and that throws people off all the time. I can be humble, that throws them off too. But now you see my turn up. You feel me? And that's who I am. I'm not faking. I've been too many places to be fake. You know what I'm saying? I've lived too many places when people don't make it back. You think it's easy to leave Los Angeles, don't you? Go out there on the streets of Los Angeles and see how easy it is to get back. It may seem like it's just a trip. It may seem like it's just a bus trip right back home. Yeah, the amateur always thinks that. The amateur always thinks it's just a trip back home until you get caught up, until you get deceived. And now you're caught and you're stuck. You see what I'm saying? So listen, bro. Listen, just because I did it, don't think you can do it. That's another thing. Just because I did it, don't think you can do it. This is a language that needs to be spoken for spiritual people. Take notes, guys. You need to speak this. Listen, you need to understand this because, see, what we have going on, man, is a clash between the kingdom of God and the streets. This was inevitable. This was going to happen, especially in the black community. It was going to be the streets against the kingdom of God because in their arrogance, they feel like no matter who you are, even if you're a leader or something, like you're subject to them. Like I'm subject to your test and approval, and I'm a man of God. I don't need your approval. You need mine. If anything, if it had to come down to yours or mine, it would be mine. Well, listen, people playing around with me, I have authority. I have spiritual authority. I've proven this. No one's doubting me anymore. No one's doubting me anymore. When the people that I proclaim to be my enemies are starting to fall off, no one's doubting me anymore. No one's doubting me. And see, the Bible says the righteous are as bold as lions. Let me explain this too. For people that think that, oh, Christians supposed to be humble and they don't supposed to be doing no talking like that. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that you don't have an American version of Christianity when Christianity is not even American? You sure you don't have a Western version of Christianity? This docile American community Christianity, which Americans are already docile by nature. You know, most of you are docile and passive people. I know you think you're a soldier, but you're not built for it. I'm built for it. You see how I'm fighting day by day? That's a soldier, bro. You fight on a weekend. Hey, you pull your goods out on the weekend. Listen, man, keep it 100. You ain't built for no day-to-day warfare, man, like me, man. Look at all this spirit, look at all this psychological war I've been through. Look at all this stuff in this building I've been through. Huh? Look at all this stuff I've been through in this neighborhood. Like I don't know no better. With my neighbors and all of that. Look at all this. That's a soldier, bro. That's the difference. I'm built for it. Day by day. That's a soldier. You're a thug. You'll pull out guns when a confrontation comes. You're not built for day-to-day combat. I am. You're not. You catch a charge when it comes to day-to-day combat because you don't know how to hold your composure. It's an art of war, bro. I can catch a body like the next man. But you know what I'd rather do? I'd rather sit back and let God handle it. Because the way he gonna handle it is gonna be so much better than the next man or me. The way God's gonna handle it. Listen, man, I know people been cliche about that when they say that. But coming from me, when I say that, it should hold weight. When God handled this, bruh, it's gonna be so much better than what I could have ever done. And that's a wise man. That's how you know I'm a wise man. I'd rather see God handle it than me jump out here and hop on one of these cats. Because that's nothing. And then I'm down in the bookings. Late at night, down in the bookings with my shoestrings out my shoes. Now I'm down in the bookings. You know what I'm saying? Over one person that's a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got a whole war to fight. That's the difference, man. That's the difference. That's why I don't even get in confrontations unless I got to. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not worth it. It's just like, it really isn't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I got too many big fish to fry. I got a whole fish fry. I got bigger fish to fry. I got a whole fish fry. I got bigger fish to fry. You can't even make me a fish sandwich. These suckers out here cannot even make me a fish sandwich. You can't even make me a fish sandwich, man. In other words, you're so small of a fish that you can't even you couldn't even fill up the bread on a fish sandwich, man. You're a guppy. I make fish sandwiches. That's what we doing. And you're a guppy. Imagine me going out there on a guppy. You feel me? A nobody. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. And let that be for also those who think they can approve me. You are a guppy, okay? You ain't even been to the West Coast thinking you can approve somebody. I can approve you. I've been coast to coast with multiple different types of American culture. I've seen different types of American culture. You seen what type of American culture? Oh, New York. This ain't all of America, buddy. I'm sorry to tell you. Okay? I can approve. I can see West Coast. I can tell you all type of different things. And what you can do? Oh, you can tell me about New York people. That's why, their arrogance is going to be pulled down before it's all over too. Because they have this certain type of special arrogance. They do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That you don't see on the West Coast. You don't see that. They're dangerous. Yes. But the arrogance of the New Yorkers is second to none. It's second to none. And when it comes down to it, that's all it is a bunch of arrogance. When you sift through it to see who's real, who's killers, and who's all this stuff that they claim to be, protectors of children, how you protect us of children, NYPD, you're not that. I sift through that. I showed you this is how I sift through that. New York, how they protect us of children when 2 NYPD cops had sex with a 15-year-old girl. None of New York pulled up. Okay, none of the 5 boroughs. This information came out 2021. That's supposed to be folklore in y'all community for at least 10 years. At least 10 years. How come y'all ain't talk about it ever? How come y'all didn't protest about 2 cops having sex with a 15-year-old girl? Man, come on, man. And you think you can approve me on top of that? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. I know. I look young. Black don't crack. That's right. But don't get it messed up, man. Don't get it messed up. I got a 16-year-old kid, myself, that came out of my body. Came out of my semen. Okay? I got a 15-year-old kid. Okay, a 16-year-old kid. Okay? Listen, bro. Listen. Ain't nobody born yesterday but you, seems like. Okay? Don't play with me, man. Like I'm new to the game and I got a 16-year-old kid, almost a grown man. My kid is almost grown. My son is almost grown. You think I'm going to take some disrespect from anybody? Man, you can't be serious. I ain't taking disrespect from nobody, bro. Yeah, this is how it looks when black don't crack. It's beautiful, ain't it? But don't try me, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Listen, bro. Listen, you could think I'm a nice guy all you want. You could think I'm a nice guy. Listen, I get my job done. Okay? I guarantee you that. I can be nice, I can be sweet, but I get my job done, bro. That's what I'm saying. And it's only suckers who take niceness for weakness. People that's nice, I don't play with people like that. Okay? You see the big dogs in the neighborhood? They nice, they have cookouts for the community, they nice people. And you thinking that's a soft drug dealer because he's a nice guy. Because he helps the community. And you cross that person and now you dead. That's how it works, man. It's always these dudes with the attitudes who think they the toughest, don't they? It's the truth, though. Let's be real. It's the ones with the attitude, right? The divas. Hey, it's the divas that think they run the neighborhood, don't it? This my neighborhood. This my store. Man, you a diva. Get you some heels. You a diva, man. This my store. Man, that ain't a diva to you. Man, stop playing with me, man. You'll never hear me say nothing like that. This is my store. What, you supposed to be a karate master over a store? This is my store. Can't be serious, man. Dudes, it's all the diva world, bro. I'm declaring, you know I'm telling the truth. Half of these guys out here, man, they divas. That's why they act off of diva principles. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Man, you a diva. That's what it is. And we still get the job done. We don't care. Listen, I don't do stuff for people's reaction. That's what you do. That's a diva. You're doing it for people's reaction. I'm not doing nothing for nobody's reaction. I don't move. Listen, if I did, I would be all out here trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, show who I am. I'm not doing that, am I? Because I don't care what they think. I don't care. When people start talking like that, that's how I know you're connected to the community in a way that I'm not. I don't care what they think. I'm not saying you fear them, but sometimes most people fear people when you start caring about how they perceive things. I don't care how they perceive anything. Because I don't care. I'm not scared. I don't care what they think. You can think whatever you want to think. I don't care. I live like this. It's people that live like this and they make it and they become greater. So you get scared when you live like this. I don't get scared. I go to the next level. That's what happens. Suckers don't go to the next level because you got scared. You got scared to stand up to everybody. That's what happened. You got scared to stand up to everybody. That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't care who it is. And that's why I become the best. You don't become the best because you're scared to stand up to the right people. Listen, that's what it is. And you think I'm going to take something off somebody that's scared to stand up to the right people, but you think you're going to stand up to me. That ain't going to happen, bro. I'm going to smash you just like I smashed him. Because what you're trying to do is find a convenient enemy, somebody who you feel is weaker than you. You ain't going to try the people that I try. You ain't going to fight the people that I fight. So why you think I'm going to let you try me then? But you won't try the people that I try. You ain't gonna do it. So so you think you can get my rank without trying to fight the people I fight, but by just beating me? You're gonna get all of it. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. First, go back to the people you scared of in the first place and fight them first. Then get back to me. That's what I'm saying. Go fight the government. Go fight the Freemasons. Go fight the Illuminati. Go fight all these people. Go fight bitter black people and tell the truth about these situations. Go do that. And then act like you're on my level. That's for the Mexicans. Go fight black people like I do. And I don't mean fight them in the sense of like because of ethnicity. I'm talking about correction, telling them what's right and what's wrong. Go do that. And then come back to me. You ain't gonna do that. Listen, man, you too scared to talk to some black people. That's what I'm saying. Stay in your lane, man. You listen. None of you Mexicans are gonna open up your mouth on no black people. No, you not. No, you not. No, you're not. Okay? You not gonna do it. That's what I'm saying. So understand that. Until you do what I do, you can't beat me. That's what I'm saying. And that's rank. That's what I'm trying to show you. So you've seen everything you need to see about me. See, the beautiful thing about this video is for people that think they can test me or approve me or disapprove me, this is the perfect video for you. And that's what the video is all about. Particularly the African spirit that think it can come and try to test me and disapprove and say yeah and nay. You know the type. They'll use old people too. Yeah. I'm glad I got to say this before the video's over. The old people you were seeing. I don't care. Listen. If they were so in shape, how come the country ain't in shape? How come the community ain't in shape? Come on, man. Stop playing with me. So what they do all their life? Why my turn up is like this and they ain't done nothing? But they supposed to come see who I am. That's what I'm saying, bro. Make it make sense, man. I mean, at least send somebody with high rank, man. You know what I'm saying? That done something. You know what I'm saying? You sending these old heads just because on the strength of them being old. I don't care nothing about that. I go by principles. I go by anointing. I go by the Holy Ghost. That's what I go by. And half of them ain't got it. What you got? You know what you got? You got watered down hood politic intuition. That's what you got. That same street stuff everybody else got. And that's washed up. And if it was doing anything, how come it ain't done nothing for the community? It ain't done nothing for the community. So how's it going to do something for me? How's it going to do something concerning seeing me? Come on, man. Stop playing. Well, you should have knew somebody was going to come along stronger than what you already have. That's progression. That's understanding of the world and how the world progresses, how the earth progresses, how the humanity progresses. And see, every time someone comes along that's stronger, what they want to do is disapprove or approve. See, God's people, you don't get to do that. You don't get, and that's what you try to do. You made me subject to hood politics, and it didn't even make sense in the end, did it? That's what I'm trying to show you. It didn't make sense in the end. Where's it going? It's going where now I'm showing you who you are. That's where it's going. That's where it's actually going in all actuality. Because you stopped with me a long time ago, didn't you? That's what I'm trying to show you. So where you stop at? Where you knew nothing, right? Where you had all these false images of me. That's where you stop, right? That's what I'm saying. Now you tell me what that is. You tell me what that is. You tell me what that's profitable for. So in actuality, the African committee and individuals that stand up and think they can see who's who, that committee and those individuals have lost their edge. Okay? That's the nicest way I can put it. You done lost your edge. Because listen, if you could see everybody, then why the community is the way it is? With all these crazy people everywhere, all these rapists and stuff. All this stuff going on. If you could see everything, why you ain't seeing that? If you can see everything, how come you can't see black on black crime is the biggest problem you got in the community? You can't see that though. So why would I trust what you can see about me then? That's what I'm saying. Why would I trust you as ruler over me when you can't even rule over your people properly by correcting them and chastising them like you need to? But you're supposed to correct and chastise me. But you can't even chastise your own community. It's not going to happen, bro. That's a negative. That's a negative. That's what I'm saying. That's how Jesus people stand up. You listen, I ain't finna be subject to none of that. Not at all, big baby. Because I done seen it coast to coast where people contradict themselves as a community. And then you want to try to come up and see me? I don't care about what you see in the first place when you're not even correcting yourself. When you're not even chastising yourself. Why would I be subject to that? That's another form of American hypocrisy we got to worry about. Just like these white folks out here. Running around here doing stuff and doing all kind of stuff. And you have caught up with them. Now you here you are doing the same thing, man. You basically arrogant, can't nobody tell you nothing. You can't do no wrong. That's just how the white man was. That's just how he's been. You catching up with him now. Killing black people just like he was. Look at it for what it is. You're doing the same thing he's doing. Black supremacy, thinking you're the only race better than others. That's what the white man was doing. That's why you got to be careful. We're talking about pro-black stuff. That you don't fall into the same lane as the white man thinking he's superior to everyone else. And listen to some of these people, man. They sound like they almost superior to everyone else. There's God, listen, at the end of the day, man, common sense tells you God made everybody. Right or wrong. That's common sense. Case closed, bro. I don't care about who's chosen and all. I mean, the bottom line is God made everybody. That's the bottom line, man. And you can split it all up and slice it all around. But at the end of the day, everyone has a soul. And you're crazy if you're thinking that all these human beings that didn't create themselves is just going to go to hell. Like they're just here as creatures or elves or something. That's ridiculous.